How goes it, beautiful beings? It's your fave weird gal, the Moody Creatrix, in your sacred space. Thank you for having me. Oh, I'm flattered. Anyways, today I wanted to kind of talk about something that just recently happened. A conversation between me and my grandma that has me really like reflecting and just sitting here like, bro, the whole strong black woman thing is cringy as hell, right? So, how we got even into this whole subject of the strong black woman, because she was just, well, I called her, I haven't talked to her in a few days, and so I'm like, hey granny, what's going on? She was telling me how she was eating the soul food and everything like that, and I'm like, okay, cool. So then she starts asking me about my life, asking me about the sobriety journey, which I hit 1 week. 1 week. Yes. But that's another video. Okay. But so she was asking me about the sobriety thing, and I'm just like, yeah, I got my triggers or whatever, what have you, but I'm still just trying to focus on raising my energy so I can be comfortable and have the motivation and willpower to get back to doing the things that I love to do. And so then she was up there like, oh, okay, so you working, how's work? And in her mind, working or having a legit job is a 9 to 5, and I'm like, oh no, I'm still just doing my thing, doing my business, being the Moody Creatrix. And she was like, oh, okay, well, how's your little projects going? Meaning my business, right? My own business. And I'm like, not my little projects, like, this is my line of work here we're talking about. But because again, it's not making 6 figures yet and certain things like that, like I kind of get where she's going with it. But anyway, so I'm just like, it's going really, it's going pretty good. It has its moments, but I'm seeing some good results. And then she was like, so so when you gonna get back into working? And I'm like, here we go. Because one thing about me is which I'm still trying to figure out exactly why, but this is one thing that motivated me to become an entrepreneur, is because of some of the things that I guess I deal with my mental health. But I've always been super antisocial, like by myself, and I can only hang in conversations. And even if I'm enjoying the conversation, like you'll start to see me shut down, because once I start to get like overly stimulated or whatever, I just stop talking. You know what I mean? And especially if I'm not interested or I don't really feel like being engaged or whatever, it's like I clock out completely. It's not even like I try to, it just happens. And with being in the work field, if I'm on a call, hey, thank you for calling such and such and da 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 da, and I'll be more than happy to assist you. And I can't even say nothing. You see what I'm saying? Like, I get fired, I get written up. I've always gotten written up, dang near fired. I've been fired once, you know what I'm saying? But I've always been like this close from getting fired from a job, because I can't really hang like that. Like like when I'm in the swing of things, and I'm on go mode, I can hang, right? But when I get overly stimulated, or like it's too much of a buildup of something going on, I completely just stop. And that's not ideal, for companies. They don't want to really deal with people like that. They want to deal with people who are like robots, machines, you know what I'm saying? And that's not me. So try to explain it to my granny, right? And she was up here like, yeah, I get you, but sometimes when you just do it and push through it, you get over it. And I'm like, last time I tried to push through it and go and just get through it, I called a suicide hotline. I called one of those lines, those numbers, because I was going insane, because I was freaking frustrated, because I feel like, if either I quit or if they fire me for how I am, then that messes with my finances, and then how am I going to support myself, and what is my family going to think? I was just going through it, and it's just like, like, why do I keep putting myself through this traumatic stuff just for money? And I'm just like, so I'm telling her like, nah, like I ain't really trying to do the 9 to 5, especially like right now, because I'm trying to see what's going on with my, with my marbles up here. Like, why do I shut down? You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to get written up every single time. It has not changed yet. It actually kind of gets worse the more that I get older. And so I'm like, I would rather focus on healing myself. And then she was up there like, well, okay. She really wasn't trying to hear it. And I get it, because back in her days, this whole strong black thing. And it's like, it's dope to be strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that I want to be weak, but the whole strong black woman thing is just not my cup of tea, because it sounds like you're signing up to be burnt out, stressed out, angry, and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be all of that. When I try to be the whole strong black woman, push through it, just push my mental issues and my health to its capacity, because I need money. So I gotta push myself. I gotta push myself for money. I'm killing myself. I told her, I'm not finna keep sitting up here, messing up my mental health, my health, just to make money. You know what I'm saying? Like, it'll come. The most high, who I believe in, I feel that I'm gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? Especially, lately I've been pretty cool. Like, I just want to focus on healing myself, figuring out what's going on first, then maybe I can handle that. But, some of how our people was raised, especially if you know what I'm saying, if you same color as me, you know what I mean? Some of, and I'm a millennial too, so some of our old heads, or our wise ones, as I like to call them, you know what I'm saying, they grew up in that mentality of being strong and having to push through no matter what, and they couldn't sit down and really they didn't have the luxury of really sitting down and trying to work through a lot of their emotional traumas and trying to figure out what's wrong with them and be able to go to therapy and all of that type of stuff, right? Like how we have access to it now. So a lot of it, they don't be understanding millennials, Gen Z, whatever like that. We get called like the weak ones. I ain't never seen the most, so many people that just so unmotivated, lazy, all of that stuff. And I genuinely don't feel that that's just always the case. Now, you do have some of us who are just lazy and don't feel like doing it. But some of us, are just like, no, I'm not willing to go through the emotional trauma that you went through, because I see how it affected you. I'm trying to figure out how I can be able to work and, be able to be financially stable and all of that in my own way without having to sit up here and kill myself dang near with these corporations. You know what I'm saying? Like with a 9 to 5, just to make some money. You see what I'm saying? And I think that that's where a lot of us be at. And wanting to do the entrepreneur lifestyle and see that type of lifestyle, it takes time, versus you apply for a job, a 9 to 5, boom, you making money within the next 2 weeks. And that's what our wives was up here like, we ain't got no like, you gotta survive out here. We ain't got no time to be sitting up here slowly building stuff. You better build that on the side. But to sit up here and just try to build it now, especially if you up here trying to build something in your 20s and stuff, they be up there like, that stuff was cute when you was a teenager. You should have did it then. It was just her, like, I really didn't have the support or knowledge or resources to know to start it then. I've always been pushed to go to college and get a 9 to 5. You see what I'm saying? I never really knew that I had an option back then to really follow what it is that I wanted to do. You see what I'm saying? And so it's just like, yeah, you get called lazy or weak for, not pushing your mental capacity or pushing yourself all the way into burnout these days. And it's just like, if that's what it takes to be strong, I don't want to do it. You can call me all the kind of names in the book that you want, but I'm not doing. And I flat out just had to tell her, like, I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I get in a little hole, financial hole or something like that, and you just don't want to help me because you feel like I'm full of crap or whatever like that, then that's fine. But I'm not putting myself at risk anymore to make $1. I'm going to go hard in my own business, you know what I'm saying, and do what I love to do and have faith in the Most High that this will carry me, where it needs to carry me, and be brave enough to do that, because even when you do what it is that you love to do, or it's something that you've built, and that you can build it into a profitable business for yourself. You see what I'm saying? Like, it still come with its ups and downs. It's still hard to do that. It still comes with a little bit of emotional trauma, but you get to manage that. You know what I'm saying? If you need to take a rest day, you can take a rest day off, and get your mind clear and reschedule your appointments and stuff like that. With a 9 to 5, let you do that too many times. You let go. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're disposable. And that's another thing. Like, working for 9 to 5s, it makes me have PTSD. I feel like I could be let go in an instinct. Like, I'll never forget, I was going hard working for this place. Like, I was up there, I was waitressing, like, I was the waitress, the host, the dishwasher, all that stuff when they needed me. Like, I on go. And because I was sick for a week or whatever, and they was probably tired of me, kind of calling out, they let me go. I'm like, okay, that's a bet. That's a bet. That's a big bet. Like, just 1 week I'm down and you up here, you got issues. I ain't got time for y'all. But so yeah, it's just like, You know, you want me to go hard and push myself, and you want me to potentially get sick for companies that will replace me in 2 seconds? I think not. I think not. Y'all can keep it. You do it. I'm not doing it. I would rather focus on healing and what it is that I love to do. And I will go hard for that. I will wake up at 5 a.m. to be able to do that. And I will be willing to sit up here and talk to as many clients or whatever the case may be, all of that stuff. It's not that I'm lazy, it's just the fact that I know my worth. And I know that, you know, my time here hopefully will be long, but even still, if I live to be 70 something, it's still short. You get what I'm saying? Life is short, and I'm not about to sit up here and gain you know, illnesses because I'm up here releasing too much cortisol within my body, within my brain and my body, and then it's having me to not be able to function. Okay, I have enough issues already with the released cortisol that I've already endured, you know, in my past and a little bit of my present. So it's just like I kind of think not. Okay, so it's just like I would rather be the healed black woman. You know what I mean? I feel like it's still strengthened that. You know, I feel like when I say a healed black woman, I feel that that's being strong. It's being, you know, brave enough to say, hey, I'm not okay right now. I need to go into solitude to go ahead and get myself together. And then I can come back to be able to pour into your cup. But I need to go back and pour into my own cup first. You know, it's setting strong boundaries. It's having strong goals and, you know, building structure and building a strong foundation and things like that to where you have that healthy balance. You know, you can't just skate through life where things will be easy. That's not what I'm saying. You know, you're going to be faced with certain things that's just going to have you like, ugh. And I get that. But I believe in balance. That whole strong thing to me is overkill. A healed black woman to me is balance. I can't be up here too much. I'm trying to live long and healthy. You can meet me right here at healed. I'll do that for you. So I just wanted to just kind of share that. I don't know, it was on my heart, and honestly it was kind of bothering me a little bit, so I'm kind of glad that I talked about it. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. Let me know how y'all feel in the comments below. You know, if you feel you know, how do you feel about the whole strong black woman thing? You know what I'm saying? Like, does it make you cringe too, or am I, you know, looking at it in the wrong way or in the wrong light? I just feel like that, I don't know, it is just so freaking cringy to me. I'm like, no, just give me the healed version, you know. But anyways, family, I don't want to go in circles and ramble. That's pretty much all I got, honestly. Thank you so much for tuning in this long. Please be sure to hit the like button on the video. Okay, hit that subscribe button. All right, if you're enjoying the vibe and you're enjoying my energy, okay, I would love to see you come back. Okay, so hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified of when I make another video. Okay, yes. And I love y'all so much. We're gonna keep making it do what it do. I think I'm gonna make Mondays and Wednesdays my posting days, so I will at least be posting twice a week. Alrighty, so yeah, look out for me on those days. But thank y'all for hanging out with the kid today, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.